Hello and welcome to Grindslime TV with me, your host Aaron. And today we're heading over to Wisconsin in the States to take a look at a death metal trio known as Ossuary and their 7-inch EP, Forsaken Offerings. Really cool stuff here. Don't know if you can work out the artwork there, but there's a chicken there, look. There's leggies, body, head, wingies. Oh yeah, ooh, madness. All that going on. Some chicken feet on the back and whatnot. And probably one of the things to explain that is that on the CD and tape versions you get a cover of Goat Moon's Chicken Dance, but on here you just get the two songs, which is fine. You can only fit so much on a 7-inch, as you know, and you get 11 minutes and 11 seconds of pretty banging death metal. Hasn't got the fold, these open action like it would on others, like gatefold, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. Got the insert here, look. Got the three members there. All really cool. And then on the back here, you got your lyrics, your usual kind of death metal stuff, despair, anguish, blood, madness, all that sort of fun ilk, so very nice stuff. This was from 2023. Really cool release. I really like Ossuary. I've not checked out their new album yet, but I hear it's awesome. I've got the rest of their stuff, like their demos and their other EP and whatnot. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Yeah, this was put out by who was it again? Yes, Darkness Shall Rise Productions. This is a one of 500 7-inches, 150 on white, 350 on pure superior black. Oh yes, so I've got one of those fancy bad boys. Really cool production on this record as well. It's very dirty, very dirgy. You can hear everything nice and clearly. Well, I say clearly, but you can hear stuff at least, the drums, the guitar, the bass, all of it, very well balanced. And what I like that a lot of people don't like is that I've seen people say like the vocals are too low in the mix, but I've got to say I really like them like that. Izzy's vocals, I think, have always been really cool, and I like how she kind of sounds like Black Winds from Blasphemy, and having that sort of voice in the mix of all the rest of it. I don't know. I think it sounds really effective. Like MG08 do the same sort of thing. And so it's level with nothing takes prominence over anything else. It's all on the level, all sounds really nice. It sort of blends together. It makes it sound more, I guess, kind of darker and stuff. Like this voice is screaming out, and it's struggling to get over the sound of all the chaos around it. It's really cool, really dark little release, heavy as all balls. They're undeniably death metal, but I've heard people call them a sludge band, and I wouldn't say they were sludge, but they've definitely got some sort of like doomy, sludgy sort of influences, maybe. But it's a straight up death metal. I mean, it's heavy, it has its slow parts, it has its fast parts, got some blasts in there and whatnot. Vocals are wicked. Really like the drumming. I mean, all three of them, the bass player as well. They all bring something to the table. It's not like they've got that spare prick at a party because it was like, he wanted to be in the band, so we just gave him a bass and play root notes. No, this has got weight to it. Everyone came to the table on this one. Now, this isn't going to be for everyone because, like I mentioned, it is quite slow and dirgy in places, and I know a lot of you guys are speed freaks, and that's absolutely fine. But for those of you who do like it a little slower and like to have a nice sort of like headbang, this is good smoking music for sure. Let's see, like if you like, these guys are probably closer to sounding like Anatomia than they are Coffins. If you want that kind of a reference, these are definitely sort of dark kind of theme going on. But yeah, honestly, I mean, these guys have been going for like 10 years now, and I've been impressed with them since their first output. So to see them put out their first debut album recently, which, as I mentioned, I still need to hear 10 years into the game, You know, I like bands that don't just put out shitloads of releases for the sake of it. If you can put them out and it's all consistent, awesome. But that ain't always the case. It's very rarely the case. So when these guys are just like, oh, we just put out a release whenever the fuck we feel like it, and every time they do, it's wicked. It's I like bands that do that. You know, there's no pretense. There's no, oh, look at us, aren't we fancy? Just boom, here's some death metal from three people who clearly in love with the stuff. So yeah, from Dante Shell Rise Productions, Ossuary, Forsaken Offerings, make it happen. Support the local scene, and I'll catch you on the flip side.